Welcome back to Xenogears. So, a lot's happened. In 1 hour, we went into Solaris and then said, you know what? On second thought, let's not go to Solaris. Let's get out of here. Crazy how fast things can change. But there's some stuff we got to do before we can escape Solaris. We're gonna pick things up here from this beautiful home. Folks, this is Ellie's house. She's got the center of the room shower, if you can believe it. Oh, I was gonna say they were gonna hop in the shower together. Holy shit. I went to the barbershop and mom's husband goes to, and they had to figure out who was gonna try to cut my long hair because none were trained for it, and the ones who weren't there. Nice. Well, they hacked it all away. Yeah, as I said, I need a haircut, man. I need a haircut. It's about that time. Welcome back, everybody. I did a little bit more Xenogears on Wednesday for the first time in a couple of weeks. And I love this game, dude. It's really good. It's really good. It's like, again, we're 55 hours into this, man. It's massive. It's sprawling. It's dense. There's so much going on. There's so many people to know. There are so many proper nouns. But at the same time, you can play for 2 hours and experience something really compelling, really fun, a great set piece. In that way, it feels like a big, sprawling 100-episode plus anime, where every single time you hop on, you're advancing this long story. And so there's filler, there are fights that go on probably longer than you may want them to. It's got downtime aplenty, but I don't think I've ever, and I'm just going off the top of my head here, this might be one of the most ambitious storylines I've ever experienced in a game I've ever played. Primarily because of scope. I've played games that have intense themes or whatever, but this is like, there's a lot. There are still like a handful of characters that have full portraits and multiple scenes and lines of dialogue in the game so far that our cast has not met, right? We still got the whole TV dimension to worry about. There's a lot in this game, and it's not as like overwhelmingly, exhaustingly daunting as I think you would think it is on paper. In the moment-to-moment gameplay, it's a very breezy, well-crafted, fun, goofy, lighthearted JRPG. And again, it's intense. There's a lot going on, but its heart is so full. There's no pretension in the weight. It's just heavy because, the life of these characters is heavy. And I'm stoked to get back into it. As I said before I started the VOD, we're doing a long stream today. I think I will still be taking, 2 hour, 2.5 hour chunk breaks for YouTube, but you can expect at least 3 episodes underway here. And let's just keep it moving. Here we go. You ready? So this is Ellie's house on Solaris. As you know, Ellie is one of the elements, like one of the head. Oh, Ellie, what are you doing in your father's room? Don't you remember how mad he got last time? Oh, what am I going to do with you? We are in Ellie's house on Solaris, which was the hidden, utopia society that looks down on the people of Earth as the lambs, which they effectively use for slave labor and just grinding their bones into dust for fuel, both literally and figuratively. Ellie is from Solaris and was like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. This is crazy. I gotta help people. And so we're currently in a situation where they don't quite realize that she has defected. They don't realize that she's a traitor. And we're back at her house, about to go and rescue the rest of our party. So Rico, I think Hammer, maybe. I think everybody. I think everybody's captured. The only person that didn't show up as captured on the screen during the big press conference with the Emperor of Solaris was Shaitan. Which, I mean, don't get me started. Oh, Miss Ellie, you are still alive. I'm so happy to see you. I thought you passed away. Master will be so happy. Oh yes, there is a present for you from the Master. Receive the Psycho Rod. Please take good care of it. Okay, don't mind if I do. Cool. It's been a while since the whole family has gotten together. I don't love the interior design of this house. I'll be the first to admit it. It's like the SpongeBob Chrome Future episode. Yeah, it's kind of dreary. No bathroom. There's a shower. Ellie, I'm so happy. Let me see you. Your father said you'd be back. I almost gave up hope. Mother. Are you staying for a while? This time you should relax. Your father will be so happy. Yes, I guess. Let's have a nice meal. Faye, would you like to join us? Ellie never invites her friends over. I'm glad you're here. Well, I'm going shopping, so make yourself comfortable. Oh. What about the meal? All right. Well, sure. I'll say it for the sake of the VOD, like I said it at the top of the stream. Season 1 of Caprolog, the new undertaking for the channel, structurally is officially rolling on caprolog.com. So if you're watching the VOD and you want to go to www.caprolog.com, there are a bunch of places you can click around here, learn about the daily updates so far. Every weekday I will be posting a new update. The games page is still coming soon to this point, but, sign the guest book. Take a look back in the archive of all of the posts that have been made here on caprolog.com and get excited for Season 1. I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it's just going to be still, right? Like still, and it speaks to all of the tenets of the channel. Still a very polished and celebratory thing, but on a longer runway, I can have a little bit more room to exhale and spend some time learning and celebrating. This is it. If we can break through the palace network security by accessing this ID. The password would probably be something related to me. Elheim. Access denied. Enter the correct password. Fuck! That's no good. Let's try it backwards. My Al. Welcome to SolarisNet. You have 19 unread mails. Yes! Got it! Okay, let's see. We were here before, so... Wow. It connects to here. Faye, we should be able to get to where everyone is. From a trash chute in the 3rd floor citizen level. That means we're going back to that first location. Now we know where we are, so let's hurry. Father!
What are you doing, Ellie? I told you before not to come in here and touch that machine. Is this the guard? It's me, Eric. A burglar broke in here, yeah, come quickly.
Father! Faye is not a burglar.
Then what is he? Strange man in my room. Isn't he a burglar?
There's a reason. Please, don't shoot him. Faye just wants to save his captured friends. They're my friends, too.
No. Even if he is your friend, I can't overlook a land dweller who tries to sneak into the palace.
Fine. Then I am also a traitor. So go ahead and shoot me, too.
No. You're staying here. Now move out of the way, Ellie.
No!
You know how traitors are punished, even if they're first-class citizens. You'll be safe if we kill the intruders who know about us, and I'm worried about your safety.
Oh. You're lying! You just hate being in any position that endangers you. Isn't that why you didn't want me to join Hugend? You just didn't want everyone to see your own daughter. Because I'm half a land dweller.
I can't believe you still... How dare you say that in front of your mother?
Because...
Stop it. I don't want to see a father and daughter fight because of me. I won't cause you any more trouble. I came of my own will. I am an intruder, and if I just get out of here, it'll be fine.
Faye?
Ellie, you shouldn't say that in front of your mother. I don't know the truth, but she's your mother, not a stranger. I mean, isn't that right? Now get out of the way. I have to hurry to save my friends, but if you intend to shoot me, I'll put up a big fight.
Father?
The intruders escaped. Now get out of here. It'll be a while until the guards get here. You may be an intruder, but the fact is, well, you protected my daughter. And if I shot you, I'll lose her.
Father? Let me go with Faye.
No, I can't let you go.
But...
That's all right. This is a land dweller problem now. We won't trouble you any further. I'll go by myself.
Faye!
Ellie, this time, leave the military. Thanks for everything.
Faye.
All right. Okay, so we are heading back to the third class. Uh-oh. God, this place is so cool, but in like a weird, lame way. That was the cable. That wasn't the whole screen turned purple. That was the cable I use. This place is so cool, but you know what I mean? It's really cool, but it's in a pretty lame way. Why is everybody just fucking swearing at me? Hey, you! Aren't you the one from the dedication? You're under arrest. Now get in that door. What are you gonna do to me? As I suspected, you know nothing. Huh? Doc? Shaitan, why are you here? I saw Bart's image on the bird vision in the dedication. You saw that too, Doc? Yes, but I did not see either of you. Soon after, I heard there was an intruder at the second floor of the Arabado grounds. I suspected it was probably you, so I waited here. After that, I did not hear anything about the capture of any intruders. How did you know I was going to be here? The best possible way to sneak into the palace is through that dust chute. And to get back to the third floor, one must pass through this observation tower. I have always been thinking. Do you think you could possibly be a little more subtle? When infiltrating enemy ground, the most basic thing to do is to be stealthy. With the amount of activity you have stirred up, you could even wake up the dead. Well, I was actually trying to be subtle. By the way, what happened to Ellie? Was she not with you? Ellie? Well, she went back home. She really shouldn't have any relation with us land dwellers. She already has such wonderful parents. I see. Yes, it may have been better for her that way. Let us head for the dust chute then. Yeah. Now, Faye, stay very close to me. That way it does not pick up on your presence. Yeah, what was Faye's plan? Doc, whoa, hold on. How can you get past here? According to Ellie, only first-class citizens and military personnel can pass through. Well, I suppose that is probably they have not deleted my ID from the days I was in the military, and it is still stored in the data bank. My, how the Solaris monitors are sloppy. Alright. Well, Shaitan, welcome back to the mix, man. I gotta get you your new gear. Enjoy this new crimson vest. He's got an ether doubler as well. But does he have... And I don't know if we learned if... I'm going to take this off of him. Just because I don't think it affects healing. It might, but I don't know if it does, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I do like this game a lot. It's a whole lot of fun. All right, Dust Chute, where are you? So, third floor dust chute. Or third class. So that's probably like back past this whole Hyrule Temple thing. Well, maybe this is it. Oh, God. I don't see any... I gotta tell you guys, man, I don't feel safe with Shaitan. He makes me feel deeply unsafe. Okay. All our fates are tied together. It's malcontents like him that get us all. Oh, right. All right, dust chute. Is that this? I guess so. Lucky guess. I don't trust him at all, man. And like the fact that all of the... We can probably get in with this switch. And the fact that all of the robots were gone, like the Hyrule Temple guard robots... Card needed to activate the Vaxis. Please insert card. No go. What shall we do? What shall we do? Didn't you have a plan? No, I am afraid not. I assumed we would just figure something out. Is it Ellie? Nice. Why, Ellie? It is you. Ellie? What are you doing here? Well, after that, when I was crying, my mother came to me and said, "Go with them." Oh? I'm just thinking about Kung Pao, where it just fades to a flashback and then she just goes, "Go with them." And then it goes back. Ellie, I think you should live your life the way you wish. If your loved ones are in a crisis, you can't desert them. Mother, I'm sorry for what I had said earlier. I know, but there's no doubt that you are my child. No matter what happens, you're my sweetheart. Mom. Now you'd better hurry. Yeah, take care, Mom. Oh, cool. Little solo Ellie. Hang on. I'm gonna throw season 1 in the title. The Twitch title, just so... Let's see if she says anything else. Hurry. Okay. So we got the Psycho... Oh.
Ellie, take this.
It's another Psycho Rod. Army card key. Father?
To be human is to be able to pick your own path in life.
Father?
Looks like the military police are here. Imperial Guard, why are you here instead of the military police?
What?
What are you doing? The intruder had fled, and my daughter has nothing to do with this.
I can't, Lord Eric. Turn your daughter over to us. Lord Krellion's orders.
Lord Krellion? What does he want with my daughter? What? You mean gazelles?
You do not need to know. Take her.
Leave my daughter alone. Or else.
Father. What? Lord Eric, have you lost your mind?
I'm perfectly fine. Now leave her alone.
Lord Krellion's orders are the Emperor's orders. You realize what'll happen to your rank if you disobey this order. You'll be demoted to 3rd class.
I know. But even if it's Lord Krellion, I'll not allow my daughter to be a gazelle test subject. Ellie, go! I'll take care of this.
But...
Don't worry about me. You go help Faye.
Father...
Wow, what a sacrifice. Oh man, this game's so... See what I'm talking about? We've been playing for like a half hour. Not even.
Father and... Mother.
Ellie.
The ministry. Ministry? Father had said that too. What is this ministry? What's up, Snow? You will find out.
Let's go back. We've got to save him.
We can't. If you go now, they'll catch you too. My parents will be fine. Their military records should protect them. If necessary, I'll turn myself in after everyone's rescued, and that'll settle it. But let's go. Something might happen to them while we're just talking here. I am worried for Ellie's family, but her father risked his life to get us this card, so we must go on.
Yeah.
But in this filthy place, spare me what I would not give for my old bathtub now. Do you not agree, Faye?
Okay, let's go. Whoa! Just got back from a stroll. Nice. We had a nice morning. We went out for breakfast. I'm settling in, Snow. We're here. I'm streaming for the day. So feel free to get as comfy as you want. I'll probably be here for, I don't know, till like for the next 6-7 hours at least. It hurts. Damn it. Ugh. Wow, look at this place. Exclamation point season 1, Snow, if you want to do your part in... Whoa, look at how fast you climbed that ladder. Hey, speaking about doing your part, wow. 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 Whoa. Whoa. All right. You want to do your part in my promo cycle. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Ready? Gotta push this thing down. Gotta be. Yeah. Fun. Fun. Little geometry puzzle. Sick. All right. Ooh. Uh-oh. Are they dead? Oh. Okay, I understand. Phew. We barely escaped from getting trashed. Snow, how was what the car? As composed to what the golf? Did lightning strike twice? Okay. We want to kind of like fall, but stick right on the edge. There we go. Just like that. Good, good, good. Oh. Fighting time. I'm enjoying what the car. I'm excited to see the gimmicks. I do see a bit of difference in the presentation and comedy. Sure. I am going to pull up the manual so that I can remember what the death blows are. Because I think it's like boom, 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 boom. That's the new one we're working towards. Okay, regular defense down.
Xenogears. Manual. All right. We do not know. Yeah, so this thing hasn't shifted. Unless it did, and I didn't notice. With the golf, you get to see a stage, and then you get, like, a breath to assume the gimmick, and then the game will subvert those expectations by showing you what the level is about by the first. That makes sense. Whereas in a racing game, you kind of have to be a little bit more anticipatory as opposed to reactive. Or, I guess, reactive as opposed to proactive. Right, psych, you're actually the golf club. Sure. Makes sense. Oogie Koga. Oogie Koga. All right. No music? Hob steak. Okay. Oh, it's just ambient sounds. Got it. Okay, so there's a chest there. Whoop. Aquasol DX. Always love to see that. What is this? Little rations. Rations. Wow. There's some food here. Let's have a bite here. You're right. We don't know what'll happen, so we shouldn't ask too much. What about you, Doc? No, I am fine. Thank you. Are you sure? Then excuse us. Let's eat. Shaitan, you're fucked up. I hate this guy. Whew, I'm full. Well then, let's go. I hate this guy. Whoa, I can't eat anymore. That's... Is this what we ate earlier? I see. The medicine we normally use is made here. No, they already said it, Snow, and I'm, like, I have a first grader's understanding of sci-fi tropes. They already said it, man. During the big meeting, they were like, send them to the Soylent System! I mean, maybe it's gonna subvert that. No spoilers, rhetorical, of course. But I know my sci-fi. I know what the Soylent System is, thank you very much. In a traditional sense. And so if this is related to the Soylent System and Shaitan just sat there and watched him go to town, I'm pissed. Defense up, attack down. I'm pissed. Alright. Are they all going ether defense mode? No, so that guy's gonna be a regular. And then hopefully we get... Ellie can drop a... Because none of these do... Yeah. Just defend. I don't think it's a can of peas.
for these bastards puts me in the groan zone. I like the visual. I like the clunk 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 clunk, you know, back and forth, switching between defense and ether defense. I also think, because we were talking about it, I was talking about it with a friend about the Left 4 Dead 2 roguelite mode that came out with the PS5 remaster. And I was talking about it with a friend that is playing Xenogears. And I was like, the Left 4 Dead 2 roguelite is really fun, but for a PlayStation 5 game, sadly the menus just are like very arduous. Input code or quit. Do I have the code? Hang on. No. Uh-oh. No, The Last of Us Part 2. Did I say Left 4 Dead? Last of Us. The Last of Us Part 2. On the PlayStation 5. Oh, well, I meant The Last of Us. I can't believe, did I just get gold nugget for nothing? Because I was like, oh, I don't actually want to input anything. I'm just going to leave. It's kind of cool. All right, let's see what Willow Wind is all about. And I was like, it's fun, but unfortunately for me, it has very slow navigation. And I understand The Last of Us is, you know, there's something thoughtful about it in terms of navigation. It's a game that you're supposed to kind of sink into and not really rush. But at the same time, it kind of winds up in a place where it's hard to like lock into a run of The Last of Us roguelike because it is very slow to move through a run. And this friend was like, funnily enough, that's like the number one thing I'm feeling in Xenogears, is I just feel like the menu navigation, if I accidentally press the menu button, it's so slow to get into the menu and then get out of the menu. And I think that that's kind of, it's a lot of PlayStation 1 sort of games. I think about Vagrant Story a lot, which had a lot of that. But I think that streaming... Foreign object detected. Discharging object. Oh, cool. I think that streaming... Damn, we can't go forward. The sensor control room should have been there. If you turn off the foreign object detector, you'll be able to move forward. Okay, but how? Streaming, I think, helps me out a lot. Yo, what's up, Card? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, so we got to get spit out there. Good. Because I don't really think about it, right? If the menu's slow, like, yeah, this kind of stinks, but it does give me a little bit of time to just talk and hang out and kind of catch up on chat or whatever. So I'm not really feeling the arduousness in the same way because of the fact that I'm kind of juggling two things at once anyway. Yeah, welcome to the P room. I'm trying to get... Ah, shit. No, I did the right thing. I'm trying to get that set up. Regular defense down. That's nice. Trying to get these death blows cooking.
Regular defense. Nice. Okay, well, we want to go... We'll do Willow Wind because I think it's cool. Like, I wonder if that's wind... Oh my god, 1139 is insane. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, is that wind-based damage, you know? Willow Wind, and it's like electricity. I wonder how close we are for these other death blows. $95. 96. Oh, yeah. Wind, earth, fire, ice. Nice. 86 for a Nemo Zap, which is bolt, which is wind, I'm sure. And then these we're just working our way through. Oh, this is interesting. Want to see something interesting? So as you know, I found in the manual right here. In the manual, I discovered that the death blows are in here. However, the names are different. Raijin, Senretsu, Hagan, Hoten are the same, but then Tenmai, this is Tenbu, Ryushin versus Ryujin, Tora versus Koho, and then you got Fuke, that's the same, Chike is the same, Kake is the same, Suike, Koke, but then Yamike, that's different, because in this it's Anke. So there are alternate skills you can unlock. I would guess, just given the fact that it's been relatively linear in nature so far, it was something that changed in translation, like in localization, between this being pressed onto the manual and the game shipping out on the disc. That's usually what it comes down to when I see stuff that doesn't quite line up in manuals. It's usually something to do with the, like, I don't want to say incompatible, but the timelines are different between disc and print, you know? Like, they probably had to finalize what was going in the print. Oh, here we go. Lock off code data is in the data room on the other side. Okay. And so I wonder, might be the Japanese version, but typically if it's the Japanese version, it wouldn't have English characters, but you never know. Sometimes they'll do English characters for, like, simple menu navigation like that. So is the data room here? I really like this song. It's very, the flutes are very Water Temple to me. Ocarina of Time Water Temple. They don't want me to jump up there. I don't think I can make that jump. Yeah, no. No chance. It could be alternate skills. It very well could. Whoa, I forgot this guy existed. This guy's scary. Or he was before. And visually, he's kind of scary. Stole some EP. Okay. I'm just gonna do Fuke. Because this is so crazy. He's still alive, man. Wow. Dragon Ball Z ass move. Yep, absolutely. Now let's just do Thermo. orphan. Wow. Here's another consideration. I don't know if it's real or not, but we'll have to test it out. Can Faye fly now? I think it's just kind of like a... Just totally summons the power of that move and just kind of does like a mid-air suspend situation. I think it's probably closer to like a Super Mario Brothers 2 Peach float. But yeah, we should probably get to the bottom of that. That's a big enemy. Is it a big experience payday? Not really. Wow. Kind of a letdown in terms of what you have to put forth in order to get that guy done. Okay. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to jump onto this and see where this spits us out. Spits us out here. Hopefully this is... No. Data room on the other side. Maybe it's just the other side of that room. I should probably just heal just for safekeeping. They really could have at least ported this to modern consoles like they did with every other modern Final Fantasy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree. There's got to be something going on with it, right? There's got to be something. Did it even make it onto the PS3? Because, like, Vagrant Story made it onto the PS3. At the very least. I am curious. Does anybody know off the top of their head if Xenogears even made it onto, like, PS3 classics? They don't think it'll sell well, but it's weird because of the success of Blade. Right. They could have made Xenogears the square rival to Xenoblade, right? I mean, I'm just thinking more historically even. Oh, this is him? Shit, I did the wrong thing. With something like the PlayStation 3 PlayStation Classics collection. Because again... Vagrant Story made it on there, but maybe Vagrant Story sold better than this. I actually don't know the answer to that. Pretty sure Xenogears is on PS3. Okay, well. And then the last one is... A lot of things sold better than Xenogears. That's true. That's very true. But I guess I'm just thinking about Vagrant Story as a kind of parallel, because Vagrant Story was also Square staff working on something that was decidedly not Final Fantasy, but had this clout behind it. You know, like in the same way this is a lot of Chrono Trigger people, Vagrant Story was a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics people doing something new. And to that end, I wonder what the parallels are there between the two of them. I think I'm most curious about the two of them. What's up, Fair? Okay. Foreign object scanner lock-off code 0101. Okay, so it really was just on the other side of that. What? Oh, I see what we're doing. I see. 0, so 0, 1, 0, 1. End inputting. Hopefully that did it. Kind of a fun system. Those are still on. So hang on a minute. I guess we try that. I don't really know. The beams are still on, but is it gonna spit me out? Shit. Shit. All right, we gotta figure this out. There's something I'm missing. Something I'm missing. Answer's always got to be 1112, or if you're like an immersive sim fan, 0451. So what's her thing? She typically likes to be healed in the past. No, no. Okay, good. Just get me out of here, actually. No. Get me out of here. I don't want to fight you anymore. Thank you. The best solution is to key in random numbers and hope. I think that's going to be my next attempt. Okay. Oh, here we go. 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 Hob meat. Whoa. Hob jerky. Fang. Okay, how to input. Input upper row code only. Select 1 to 4. Select N input to see calculation result in the lower row. When inputting the upper row, according to the value of the lower row, the value of the lower row is determined. 0101. Item 1 lock-off code, 1001. Item 2, 1111. Holy shit. Hang on, hang on. Zero one zero one. Item 1 is 1001. Oops, I opened up the menu. Oops. Hang on. 2 is 1111. Okay. I find it funny to question the logic of chests in RPGs. Like, who is being paid to put a single monster body part inside a giant chest at the factory? Yeah, down a long hallway. When the light is on, that's 1. When the light is off, that's 0. Okay, got it. See ya. Let's hope we get it. Just trying to get as much forward move. I can't jump anymore, so we're gonna get an enemy. It's funny how you can not only make a lot more running progress while it's loading in the enemy, but you can know that the enemy is coming because it stops allowing you to jump. Oh, I love a good puzzle. Card, I encourage you to take a look. Following the conclusion of Xenogears and Misericord Volume 1, we're kicking off Season 1 of Capralog on the channel starting this summer. And progression through these games is going to be in a season format, hand in hand with this Twitch stream, as well as the website, capralog.com. Take a look. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Never heard of Capralog? You're looking at him. You're looking at him. on the website, you can take a look at what the whole endeavor is all about. Yo, what's up, G? I am having a nice and early one. I'm doing away with my schedule for a little while. And by that, what I mean is I am streaming when it's comfortable. As opposed to saying 5 p.m. Central Time 4 nights a week. I'm kind of just going with the flow. Kind of want to hang out. You know, if you can make a stream, you can make a stream. If you can't make a stream, the VODs are available on YouTube to catch up and keep up. But ultimately, I'm trying to make things a little less rigid and a little more... I need more control, I think, a little bit for my own internal security. It's the best way I can put it. But gee, take a look at capralog.com. If you go to the About page for Season 1, you'll get an idea of what the overall plan is. And then if you go back to the main page, you can see the daily updates. See, I knew that was going to happen. I have to update that. I can actually do that right now. That's a problem. I am making this website by hand. I don't have anybody helping me. I'm learning it all piece by piece. And if there's any dead links, anything that you see that... I've got your blog spot on my favorites. Change it to this. The blog spot is done. The blog spot is done. I feel a lot more comfortable establishing my own structure on a website here as opposed to Blogspot's rigidity. So for example, Xenogears, and unfortunately the formatting's a little messed up for this, so don't mind it, but Xenogears and everything, the companion pages will be here in the future. But all of that's in time. Yeah. So for Season 1, which started on May 1st, I'm going to be doing daily updates where you can check here. You can check May 1st, you can check May 2nd. I have 11 games picked out, and those 11 games, and you're not missing anything exciting in the game. I'm just destroying this guy. Those 11 games are going to get daily releases of information, whether it's a trailer or an interview or a piece of art or, you know, a Capralog logo, whatever it might be. I'm trying to make recaptured and recontextualized launch rollouts from announcement all the way to release day so that here we can all get excited for 11 games and then it all culminates in a full playthrough where, gee, if you had room, you know, on your games list that you're playing for stream, maybe go like, hey, I'll boot that up. Hell yeah. Oh, it's coming out on whatever. Fair, trying to appeal to my heart over here. There is a live chat room, which is very fun too. Anyhow, yeah, I've put a lot of work into it, but it's also the kind of work where now that I have established this long-term roadmap, I don't have to do as much, like, I don't want to say inconsistent, but spontaneous work when a new game gets rolled out of nowhere and it's like, oh shit, I have to do, you know, it's Pokemon Red and I have a ton of work to compile everything. This way I kind of have a longer runway. I know what I want to put out. I know everything. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. And then I go 1001. And then I go... Hang on. Oh, I understand now. Okay. I understand. because we got the first one just on a whim. Right, gold bullion. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Ready? When this pops up, we're looking at this screen. So what we need is we need to flip this one. We don't need to flip this one. We don't need to flip this one. We need to flip that one and that one. So what's going to happen is it's going to go... Wait. It's going to go... 1 and 2 position are going to stay the same. 3 and 4 position are going to flip their binary to the other one. And it's going to go boop, 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 boop. No! Oh, okay. All right, so it's different than I thought. Okay, hang on. So that, when that's off, that's on. When that's off, that's on. So that one's fine. When this one's on, it's on. Do we need to do this? No. Hang on. Now they're all on. Yeah. If I turn them all off, what happens? Okay. If I just input 2, what happens? That turns that off. If I just do 3, what happens? But we're looking for 0, 1, 0, 1. Now it'll go back to all 4? No. Huh. I'm a little confused. Yo, Fair, thank you so much. I'm trying to make sense of this, and I don't have it. Weird. Now, all of those are off. Oh, wait, hang on. I understand. So if we do 0, 1, 0, 1... Maybe. Yeah. Because it was giving me the other one. So when you do this, the other side is supposed to look like that. And then when you do this, the other side... I got it. That was fun. It took me a second to puzzle it out. That was fun. Uh-oh. Battle time. Okay. There we go. We're just waiting to see... We're waiting to see what those security scanners switch to. So that one's going to ether defense, okay? And this one's going to regular defense. So we're going to go like this. Probably didn't need to do all that. It was going to die regardless. But it's cool. And then we're going to go to you, and we're going to go boom, 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 boom. Which is fine, because we're just training up these death blows, so... Because she's about to use ether. Doesn't matter what. Because that's going to take this thing out. Beauty. And then we're just going to practice death blows on you. Has Xenogears been an RPG that's recommend-worthy so far? Oh my goodness. Yes. I've talked about it a few times. Just, typically when I start the game up, it gets brought up. Oh God. Yes. I believe that Xenogears is one of the most impressively ambitious games I have ever played. The way that it balances a long, sprawling... we're 56 hours into this, G. This long, sprawling story that just feels filled to the fucking brim with characters and themes and towns and ideas and proper names. It is just... It's incredibly generous. But at the same time, on an hour-to-hour basis, when you break it all down like episodically, it is always doing something cool. It is always doing something like that makes you go like, oh man, this is such a cool game. Like that. Like we just got to the other side of those foreign object machines and we see this lump of meat being turned into a little can. And you don't see that until you get around to the other side. There's just so much, not only just world building, but character moments and set pieces and quiet, somber stuff. It's just always constantly just revealing different magic tricks throughout the course of the runtime. And it's endlessly impressive. It really is. It's a game that I am just completely enamored by. It's not for the faint of heart. It is a very long game. It's a very big game. However, in terms of like reward for investment, if you speak its language, right? Because I think that that's a big part of it. The combat like this right now is really more spectacle than it is anything else. There are a couple of battles that'll make you go like, okay, how do I work my way through this? But by and large, you're just kind of pressing buttons and watching cool martial arts stuff. So if you're the kind of person that's really anticipating an RPG to push back and be a puzzle game, I don't necessarily know if this is that, but as far as like playable narrative, it's miraculous. I wonder what kind of meat this is.
Yuck. I don't want to see where they make it.
Wait, Faye. You ate that food. Consider that fact when we open that door. What about that canned food?
What is it? What's supposed to be there exactly?
See for yourselves. And it's just a bunch of surface dwellers. Just corralled.
Oh? This can't be.
No, you must be kidding.
What is this? What the hell is this? What?
Uh-oh, he's going sicko mode. Oh. Oh. Now he's sitting down. Soylent System. The Organism Experiment Lab and its disposal facility in Solaris. And the production facility for food and medicine to maintain the limiter seal. Akuvisvel's Reapers are also made here. Ellie, do you remember Dominia's words during our infiltration of Shavat? Here is the answer. People of her native country served as one of the origin for the Vels, the M plan. They were used that way because of their peculiar abilities. She is the last survivor. Ellie, your father Eric used to be the superintendent of this facility. He was involved in the research with Maria's father. Don't be ridiculous. My father would never take part in such a thing. Naturally, Eric always had his pangs of guilt. So he kept as many land dwellers as possible under his protection, as third-class citizens. Then he resigned. That's why he is on the administrative staff of the Special Forces now. My father did that. No, it can't be true. Now get up, Faye. Get up and look it over.
Could this be true? Doc.
This is reality. Let us go. He used a contraction there.
And I don't like that. He's back in his hometown. He's starting to use contractions. He's a completely different guy, man. You changed ever since you came home.
Weird looking peas. Listen, as I said, man, this isn't my first sci-fi rodeo. I guess it's fair that Japanese audiences don't know the reference. I mean, yes and no. I think that it's fine to be a little tropey at the same time, you know? Because it's the characters that are learning it. Reference to what? There's a very, very, very famous science fiction story called Soylent Green. And I'll leave you to look it up from there. But if you look up Soylent Green, pretty sure this is a reference. It is. It absolutely is. Yeah, as soon as they said Soylent System, I went, oh, okay. When you asked about terms to block, I was like, no, he would immediately get it if I said Soylent. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely would. It would have been over. Okay. Yummy? You're a sick fuck, you know that? This is one I would hope nobody would mention. It's great. I mean, it's a great scene. Okay. Combat. Coming up. Oh, no. Maybe not. Oh, these computers do not get... I don't want to fight this thing, really. This game would be rated M today. You might be right. But I think you do get away with a lot by making it like passive, like menu style navigation. I feel like by and large, role-playing games get, you know, a lot of leeway. But you might be right. I mean, I guess the real question is, do the Xenoblade, and don't tell me, right? I don't want to get anything spoiled, but the Xenoblade games, none of those are rated M, right? And I would only assume that being the same guy, those kind of wind up dabbling in relatively dark themes as well. I could be wrong, but we'll get there in time. Hey, Shaitan. To end a person's life, and then consume their flesh. Is that permissible? Shut up, man. Come on. I'm sorry to all the Shaitan superfans. I'd love to talk to you about Xenoblade, but I'll have to wait until you've played them, then I can yap. I would be unbelievably excited to hear your yap when I get there. I love a good game yap. I have played about 10 hours, maybe, of... Yeah, Yaprolog. Speaking of which, I had a dream last night. I had a dream that I was streaming, okay? I had a dream that my entire stream structure was outside at a campsite, and I had a TV at the campsite that I played a game on, and then sat by a fire and yapped about the game. And like talked about impressions while I roast marshmallows and hot dogs or whatever. And my dream was that my stream format was like a campfire chat. and it was like it was very detailed. Like I can remember the little moments of it cuz it was dark nighttime. The fire was lighting the scene, if you will, and I was just on stream talking about the game we played. I don't remember what game it was, but the whole concept was like a fireside chat. Just, I don't know if it was like my brain like yearning for a relaxation space, you know? Like thinking about the most chill, don't have to worry about the world space I could concoct for the stream and just make that my dream. But yeah, my dream last night was sitting by a campfire, and I was alone at this campsite. So the understanding was that everybody was in chat. You know, it was still a Twitch stream, but my stream setup was campsite. My stream dreams are usually nightmares where I go live with my shirt off on accident. Was the Outer Wilds theme playing? No, but it should have been. It should have been. All right, here goes nothing. This is a long-ass elevator, huh? We're here, Shaitan. Quit complaining. All right. Oh, I love this place. Boom, boom, boom. The door is locked. That door is open. I saw 2 chests up there. We might want to go back. The door is locked. Okay. And there's battles. All right. Focus up. Oh, I got rare earth. Let's see what this one does. Oh! He summoned the Washington Monument on him. That was crazy. He summoned the Monolith Soft. Yeah. Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, I typically don't dream of streaming. I don't think I've had more than a handful of like dreams where I've been streaming in my entire life. It's not something I like typically have in my dreams. So I don't really know where it came from. I think I'm just like, I'm telling you guys, I've been saying, I am really excited for this Season 1 endeavor. I think it's something really cool. I like this one because it's actually really fast. It's been nice to pick this one because actually it's really fast. Bow, 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 bow. Yo, tonic. Tonic. Perfect lurkability. Go ahead and click capralog.com and go to the About page for Season 1. Learn a little bit about the future of what I'm doing here, because big changes are coming. Bump, 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 bump. All right, can I jump off this? Nice. It's always nice when you can jump off the ledges. It just speeds things up so nicely. Are these lockers? Is it a server room? Server room, I think. What did we just do? I wonder if that opened that. Wonder if that opened those, like, Sawdisky. Nice. Yeah, thanks, Tonic. I'm looking forward to it. I really... The elements that I love about the stream are still completely intact, while also kind of encouraging more of, we're kind of all in this together sort of thing. You know? Speaking of encouragement, Tonic, as a streamer yourself, absolutely open invitation and encouragement that if any of these games tickle your fancy, I have this idea in my head of, you know, when a new game comes out and you hop on Discord, on Twitch, and like 7 people in your following list are all playing Claire Obscure or Oblivion Remaster. Imagine if you hopped on Twitch and like 7 people are playing, I don't know, Final Fantasy VII. The original, all for the... that's a bad example because so many people are playing it always. But just kind of making the re-release spirit just kind of in line with Twitch as a whole. And so, you know, if any of them, I'd love to know if any of them cross your desk and you go, yeah, you know what? I've always wanted to play that. They're not announced yet. But I do have a couple of clues up. And so if you can parse the clues, whoa. Oh, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Ready? Oh, I thought it was going to be spotlights. Holy shit. What is this thing? A gear? No. Look. The surface of the armor isn't segmented. It's the same as Bart's gear on Vari and the gear we saw in Shavat. That's an Omni gear. But this thing is huge. Yes, it's gotta be around 3 times as powerful as our gears. So this is Solaris Somni gear. Dog. Always remember. Screenshots, baby. We're keeping a long photo album. That's so sick. All right. Due for a thorough clue parsing, I purposely made them chaotic. Like conspiracy theory, what the hell could this possibly mean? Insane. Okay, so these guys are locked. These guys are in little test tubes. Yo! Long time. It's me, you know, the one who owned that dog in Kislev. I may look like this, but the dog's doing fine. Please don't think about letting me out. Even though I'm still conscious, eventually I'll... Aww. Yeah, dude, this game's dark. This is the human rights violation room. Yeah, you're not kidding. The elevator is locked. Maybe you're not. I could be convinced that this is a total M-rated thing. I mean, this is crazy. I feel like Nocturne gets the easy M rating in some of the SMT games because they say fuck. You just gotta let, Rico say fuck a couple times, and then it's an easy M rating.
Let Rico say fuck.
Let Hammer say, what the fuck is this place, bro? All right, looks like it's controlled by that adjacent panel. The elevator is locked. Okay. I wasn't able to, reach in and talk to people in there. Okay, purple door. Purple door. Whoa. I've never seen that before. What the fuck was that? Well, we're going rare earth mode. I didn't mean to. Most M-rated games get M-rated because of swears or sexual content, but this will get M-rated because of gore and fucked up things happening. Yeah. Absolutely. Or the over-the-top violence. True. Yeah, it would be interesting to pull together a list that's like, how is this not rated M? Like other examples, and I really do think that RPGs would be the prevalent genre in there. That makes you go like, how the hell did this pass through the ESR? And it's just they weren't paying attention. Ah, shit. Wait, no, all right. Yeah, that kind of like Ohio, Capisan. What's up, Street? Received Aquasol DX. Security system lock off. Nice. What's up, Street? I missed the bike stream. I was in Wisconsin at a baseball game. Yeah, we're deep in Solaris. What's good, Austin? Ooh, security locks are off. Waking up, nice. Yeah, it's what there. I have a friend in Adelaide, and I didn't bike. Val was doing a prank and she streamed Wordle or something. That's very funny, actually. That's very, very, very funny. It's 6 a.m. Okay, yeah, I have a couple of friends in Australia, Adelaide and Melbourne, and I know it's like 13 and a half or 14 and a half hours from where I am ahead. So, yeah, about 6 o'clock. Okay. I want to go back for those purple rooms, because I don't know if those security gates were blocked off. It was a great stream. I helped Val knows and attempts more. Hell yeah. Okay. Gold Nugget. Oh, was it Bookworm Adventures? It's one of the best games ever made. Or was it just regular Bookworm? Bookworm Adventures is iconic. Regular 03 Bookworm. Okay. You ever play that Bookworm Adventures? Holy moly. What a game. Extra armor +6. Okay, we're getting back in the gears at some point. Well, we are certainly getting back in the gears at some point. Just being handed an extra armor +6. So, you didn't know they made a Bookworm Adventures? Nancy, get in there. Holy moly, that game's so good. Hope you're doing well, Austin. I don't know what I just dumped. I think it was an E-circuit. Ooh, Bookworm Souls-like. Alright. Light alloy. Increases response and defense. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, it's gonna have to be. This is new. This is new? Oops. Well, we're doing Rare Earth. You can all see it. Headed out for some errands. Got a project today. Nice. Happy you popped in. I'm doing a long stream today. So when you're back from errands, if you just want to wind down, hang out, enjoy your evening, I'll probably be here for another good 6 hours or so. You know, in not having a schedule on the days that I'm confident and ready to stream, I'm really trying to get my time's worth. And I think a nice Saturday afternoon, especially sinking into a big long form RPG like this, is like the right way to do it, you know? Do 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 do. I'll be lurking while I'm out. Hell yeah. Also, I mean, I'm sure you've seen from the Discord and from Blue Sky. Thanks for the Blue Sky follow, by the way. Season 1 underway. If anybody has not taken a look at the plans in place for Season 1, take a look, take a look, take a look. I'm really excited for it. It's crazy how much experience we have earned in this game. I think it's a really good approach. Thanks, Vaughn. Thank you. And good to see you too. Yeah, I think it hits the goals, you know? I think it received eyeball. Holy crap. I think it hits the goals really, really nicely. The only thing for the moment that we leave behind is like the random selection element, but that'll come back in the future. I just want to kind of establish a workflow myself, and knowing the games that I picked and not having kind of the weight of expectation behind like, shoot, you know, this was picked by somebody else. So do I do it early? Do I do it late? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't have to worry about that at all. Kind of just allows me to... Yeah, I deserve to pick them after 90 or so. Yeah, it's true. But... yeah, I think it's going to be really, really, really nice. Great to see you too, Vaughn. Cap Dojo, more or less. Kind of like a blend of like a Cap Dojo and a, you know, like a news aggregate site. Because really, I'm not going to be like making up my own news. I'm going to be posting, you know, the announcement trailer from January 2008. I'm going to be posting, you know, an interview from GameSpot from 1997, that kind of stuff. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really, really, really cool. Oh, none of them switched over to ETH? That stinks. Now they do. Now they all do. Ready? Yep. All right, do the last one. Do the last one too. All right, whatever. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the set. I've worked really hard in kind of nailing down a balance of silly stuff, serious stuff, heavy hitters, hidden gems, quote unquote. And I think I've landed on something really cool. I think you're gonna be happy with what you see. And again, as I stated earlier, there are clues on the website today. So if you go to capralog.com, these 3 images, including one more hidden within this post, are clues. Your first clue, your second clue, your third clue. I've got a chat box here. I think I know all of them. Go ahead and post your guesses. You can go up here and set a username, a display name, and it's just a little silly little easy chat box. It's pretty fun. Okay. Okay. I might want to go back. I kind of knew all of them, but then I didn't memorize it until... Yeah, I think the mods know all of them. Nancy. So I can send it to you. Because KCG and Franco and Minky Moo know all of them, so... Technically, you're left in the dark right now. I can send it to you right now, actually. Nobody look. That was me. That wasn't you. Where is Nancy? There you go. Good. But don't reveal, don't, go, oh, I ba 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 ba. You put this? I remember when you did ba 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 ba. Yeah, the last one was doing, so I had a bigger, wider mood board at one point that had like 30 or so games that I sent just to kind of give like a snapshot shotgun blast feel of like, this is kind of what I'm going for. And I have narrowed it down. And so that's our narrowed down. And so technically, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Nancy can vouch. It's got a good spread, right? It's kind of hitting a lot of zones really effectively. I'm looking at it right now. I gotta make sure I gotta actually close this down so that I don't accidentally show it. Because it's definitely got building some suspense. Hey, you gotta check back, man. You gotta check back. Listen, if you want to relieve some of the suspense, make your guesses, bro. Make your guesses. Keep your eye out. Underline text. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the clue for game 4? Huh. I wonder what that is. What the hell is this penguin looking at a baseball? Huh. What is this, man? Pretty crazy. Game 2? Huh, interesting. And then this? Okay. I've never seen those movies. If you're feeling suspense, I'm doing my job right. Have you seen those movies? No. So if that helps you out at all with the clues, No, I have not seen those movies. I think I got it. Go ahead and guess, man. Guess on the website, guess here, guess in the Discord, guess anywhere your heart desires. We're going up. Yeah, what's on the brain, bro? What's on the brain? Put your thinking cap on. I'm thinking Disgaea. Okay. 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 Can I get a thought process? I'm not saying yes or no. But I am curious how we landed there based on the images and which image it was that made you go, okay, I think it's this. Because yeah, we'll know soon enough if this guy is one of them. What am I doing? Doing this. I will say that I won't say anything. I'm not saying shit anymore. I'm not incriminating myself. But I am curious. I am curious where you got to Disgaea based on these images. Let the people know. Or if it's just, if you pick Disgaea 1, I don't know if it's Disgaea or Disgaea. I'm going to say Gaia. I put that on my PS5 wish list. Listen, I'm not revealing anything. That's the game I thought I played, but it was just a similar game. A lot of their work is similar. NIS, Nipponichi Software. They have that game Phantom Brave, they have Soul Nomad, they have Rhapsody, they have Disgaea, they have Prinny, and it's all, they kind of like, they've built this universe of IP where the characters show up in other games and they kind of all just cross-pollinate in a really cool way. Soul Nomad is one that looks absolutely crazy to me. I see the penguins like Prinny. Okay. I see the floor plans, and I don't know where that comes in, but I see the dragons, and I know there's a couple of them in there. Okay. Let me clarify one thing. Each image is a different selection. So I love where your head's at, but what you're actually looking at are, in this case, individual selections. Yeah. But I love where your head's at. I have a decent lineup of NIS stuff on my list. I think they're so cool. Boom. How did they get a penguin at a baseball game? How the hell did they get a penguin at a baseball game? It's a good question. I actually saw this. I watched the video. It was like, I don't think that one. Let me actually look at the image. That one's not Wrigley. That might be PNC Park or something. But they did have a shed aquarium penguin visit where the penguin threw the first pitch, you know? And I think that's the same sort of thing. Prinny, FTL. Okay, yeah. A lot of FTL. How to Train Your Dragon for the Nintendo Wii. Okay. All right. Very, very safe guess. The chicken has me lost. My favorite one, my favorite guess so far, and again, I'm not going to say if it's right or not, but I'm saying, what the fuck is this? Actually, hang on. Hold that thought. What the? My favorite guess was from Shiny Starmie, and it's of this. It's of this guess, okay? And looking at this image, there's a lot of stuff going on here, right? It's a very dense picture with a lot of different ways to go. And hang on, so let me lock this in. Ether defense, regular defense. Regular defense. Ether defense. Okay, the two in the front are ether, the two in the back are regular. And just to give an idea of like the kind of inspiration that makes me go like, yes, yes, was Street and Shiny Starmie had the two that had me go like, oh baby, people are really digging into this. And it's Shiny Starmie looked at this image and went, MHS, Motorhome Specialist. No, MHS, Mansion of Hidden Souls. It's Mansion of Hidden Souls. That's a great one. Respectable Street looks at this and goes, floor plan, 26.2. 26.2, that's the number of miles in a marathon. Marathon. Bungie. Pathways into Darkness. Okay. And then, what came before is like, okay, floor plans, Vegas, Rainbow Six Vegas, Rainbow Six 2, Rogues, okay, got it. But like, I'm waiting for like, Thor Motor Coach, like Thor Motor Coach in there. The number one volume, there's a lot of ways for that to go. And it's been a ton of fun to watch just from the back end, knowing what they are. To see where people are taking that one in particular. Oh, that was pretty weak. But it worked. My first thought on the third image is Legend of Dragoon. Would love to see that went hard on my PS1. Hell yeah. That's a good guess. That's a really good guess. There's a lot of dragon stuff, right? Legend of Dragoon, Dragon. Legend of Dragoon's a really good guess. First one is obviously Club Penguin Island. Obviously. Yeah. Blue Dragon. Oh god, what are they doing to him? Stop this. This is so fucked up. Wait a minute. There's another door. This place makes me sick. Hey! Could you open the door? What? It's easy. Just press on that panel over there. Thanks. In return, I'll eat you. What? Oh my god. Yeah, so rude. Neo Vels. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Self-destruct. I hate to tell you, it's not a laser massage. Nice. Ellie leveled up. A mutant in addition to a Wells. They're all evil? Okay, hang on. I wasn't planning for everybody to be evil. And by I don't mean evil, I mean crazed. They're not evil. They're the result of human right violation experiments. They did not choose to be like this. It's very sad. It's a very sad situation. Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Trying to get her first limiter removed. Death blow. I'm excited to see it. I'm trying to get Faye's second. Because it's got to happen at some point. That's the third. I did the wrong thing. I got to go triangle, triangle, square, X. Not triangle, square, triangle, X. This one is triangle, square, triangle, X. To get his third. I should probably just try and kill this thing, though. There we go. Level up, Aquasol. Alright, before I talk to anything else... Oh god. Never mind. It talked to me first. Focus up. Oh no. This actually makes me kind of nervous. I gotta do this. Wow. Oh, that's a problem. Why is that not actually doing like 268? Ellie's got some sort of defense going on because it's not actually doing the numbers that show up. I never played this, but I always admire the box art when I was at my local Blockbuster. I have a question for you. Did you play MGS1 when it came out? I'm doing an experiment. I'm trying to trace lineage here. Were you a month one, maybe Christmas time, same year, MGS1 player? I want to do... Because Metal Gear Metal Gear Solid 1. You didn't get into Metal Gear Solid until the PS2. Okay, because they came out on the same day. And we've talked a lot here about this game and kind of its cultural hold, and it really just establishing itself as like a really deep cult classic for RPG fans. And especially after how monumental Final Fantasy VII was, this was the next big Square RPG. And just trying to frame internally how much of its impact was softened. Are all these guys running at me? Yeah, they are. How much of its impact was softened because of Metal Gear Solid coming out the exact same day. Because it was Metal Gear Solid 1, Xenogears, Medieval, and Turok 2 all came out on the exact same day on like October 20th, 1998 or something. It was a huge, huge, huge release day. Faye just got his next death blow, so let's take a look. Here we go. Chike. Oh. Oh! Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love the death blows. You played hella Medieval? Nice. I don't know why I put such like a hard, guttural stop on that Medieval, when I guess it just must be medieval. But I think I'm just trying to like really separate the fact that it is evil and not evil. I'd love to play that game. Yeah, like I don't think, he doesn't have the same, actually. Oh, I think I understand. The total damage is cumulative. It's doing like 130 to itself and 130 to us. And it's like coming out in the wash as 265 or whatever. I think I understand. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. I'll do this. The multi-elbows is so cool. I want to do this. And this should kill this thing. Yeah. I really hope she gets her next death blow. We've got to be pretty close, right? 98. Yeah, we're close. We're close. We're close. 91 for Kake. Hellfire's at 99. Oh, baby. All right, I'm going to run in here and try and get these chests. Death Blower 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If I remember correctly, these are like you have to heal them to kill them. Yeah. Okay, easy. They were from the deep underwater section of the game. Now open this chest. Oh, it's a double battle. Double battle. Immediate. Ungrateful. We're very close for this. I think if I can land this, we might get it next turn. We should definitely try and take this thing out fast, because they have a lot of health and they're difficult to take down. One of my top 5 moments of Twitch were the Gradius days. High octane gaming. I'm very happy to hear that. Thinking back, the like risk involved in saying like I'm not moving on until I beat the whole game 1 credit. It was very bold. It's very bold. We did it. We did the damn thing, but I think it is. It was. I don't know if I necessarily would or could recommend it to literally anybody else, but I agree. Very important. Very high octane. And who knows? You know, there may be more in the future. Gradius is no joke. No, it certainly is no joke. Doing an arcade 1 credit clear of Gradius was, you know, it tested my mettle. We were turned into the Velds as an experiment. What was that? Papa Rapapo? Man, the other guy pulled up and cut him off. I remember a few nights pushing past your normal end when you were in a flow state. What a thrill. Oh yeah, I remember too. We had a sleepover night. All right, here we go. Hellfire, Hellfire, lock in. New death blow. Whoa! Oh, dude. Yeah, so it's gotta be like half for you, half for me, and it kills. I understand. So like that should, oh, maybe not. Hang on. 259 kills him and then half of it goes to us. Got it. Yeah, it's something it definitely won't be the last arcade driven experience where we're, you know, really locking in and getting that 1 credit. I don't know if you popped in last spring, summer.
I did Battletoads, Vaughn.
Battletoads in full, which was a very similar sort of thing because, you know, Battletoads is like pretty infamously just a game that you don't beat. And learning the maneuvering and learning how that game operates was a very similar, I think it touched on a lot of the same excitement factors as a Gradius. But again, arcade stuff, you know, I love it. Would love to do more. Who knows? Maybe season 1's got some arcade classics in there. I'm the only one that knows. I gotta run out, but Lurkin, Vaughn, thanks for chilling, man. It was good catching up with you. Come back. I'm gonna be just playing all night. I can guarantee you that whenever you come back to this stream, we will be in a wildly different place in this game because that's how this game works. You look away for like 10 minutes and 4 of your party members are gone and it looks like a completely different video game. What am I trying to do? Boom, 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 boom. Thanks, Axel. That wasn't enough? Wow. Okay, I'm getting kinda nervous. Because I don't know if there's another enemy lined up behind this guy. There might be. We're doing a lot of fighting right here. Opening up this cage. But I got Deathblower 3, which I mean, I already have the level 3 death blows. Ether Veiler. Okay, that's okay. Probably not worth it. However, getting these levels, getting like close to level 61 is actually really cool. I know you've been fighting them, but I wanted to take a pic. Yeah, dude. Aye, in the sewers. You seem to have taken good care of my brother. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, dude. In the sewers. He's right.
I have got to get out of here.
Okay, 1497. 1497, that's pretty good. What about Earth? 1179, that's pretty good. Okay, the Bloody Bros. Steal all HP, that's insane. So he's dead. Holy shit, man. Oh no. He's faster. Lock in. Yeah. PlayStation's take on the Mario Bros. Is kind of weird, I know. Just in case. Just in case. If I can get the kill on this, would be huge. Not enough. Okay. 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 Hang on, folks. We're not out of the woods yet. The Bloody Bros. Insta-kill moves have to be your least favorite thing. They're like, they're resource checks, right? Okay, got one. Fire seemed like it worked well. Nope. No, it certainly didn't. So these are not technically ether moves. Because that's fire, but it definitely didn't heal that other guy. Okay. We're learning. We're learning. Even though these look like they're earth and fire, they don't have the same properties as an ether move. Which is important to know. My luck with insta-KO is that it always hits my equivalent to a white mage. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, if you can get your death blow from this, that would be so sick, Ellie. Oh, Ellie. Level up. Okay, didn't get the death blow. Not bad, not bad. Oh? Was that just for fun? Just a little coffin moment? That was fun. I remember that guy. Because I can't get up there. All right, there's a save spot in this right in this next room. Oh, there's a chest right there. Hang on. Gotta be thorough. That's helpful. Aquasol DX, that's helpful. I'll use that survival tent that we got. Ether drive. Ether defense drive. EP drive. Wait. Don't I have? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Everything's going well. Just before this door, we will take our first break here. I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, use the bathroom. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you on the next episode. If you're watching here on Twitch, I will see you in just a minute. I just got to get up and pee. Thanks so much for chilling, folks. A lot more Xenogears to go tonight. We're not wrapping up. We are going to keep going just after this break. So thank you so much. See you in a bit.